This is the meaning of group dynamics. How one person is making the work through groups, how groups are formed. There are different elements or characteristics of groups, features of groups. Wherever two or more person are joining, that is the group size. How big a group is can form. The minimum two-person is required. Maximum there is no limit. Collective identity. That means whenever you are forming a group, that group has some identity. You should name a group, group name, group logo, group symbol. Some sort of identity is required to know the group, that is group identity, interaction. When you are forming a group, how you will interact, what is the mode of communication, how each team will know each other, who is responsible for what, that is interaction, shared goal, what is that group is for, what they are working collectively, the purpose of that group. You have to identify the purpose, that is the goals of the group, the objective of the group, what they want to achieve together. So everything is shared. Group norms. Each group has some rules and regulations. Once the group is formed, what is the rules, how members will join, how members will exit, what is the work they have to perform. Every group has some rules and regulation, that is group norms, some objective. It will be in a written form. So everyone has to obey that objectives as the norms. Group composition, formal and informal. I was telling some example in your family how groups are created. Sometimes groups are created formally in the written, your emotional attachment. So that means a group formed within a family with your brother, father, those are formal. But groups which are informal, which are suppose some purpose group. In organization, you are from one state and some other people you find they're from your state. So you form a group, or you are smoking and you find another two, three persons who are also smoking. So you make a group, all those people who are smoking. So you are going together and smoking. So those type of groups are informal and you create with some purpose, with some objective. When you suppose a common purpose, suppose you like a particular sports, you like cricket, and you find another one or two person they like also cricket. So all these people who like cricket, you form a group, and you are working together how you can form a cricket club or cricket team in your organization. So that is called informal because no one is telling you, nothing is written. So you started some group informally, that is informal group. Group creation, group roles. So once you have a group, so you are defining who is going to do what is the rule, what is the responsibility given to each member of the group, and how the group member are performing, and what is the kind of duties, roles you are giving to each member of the group. That is group role. So these are the group characteristics. Group size, how many members are forming a group, what is the composition of group, how groups norms, group regulation rules are. are maintained, and how a shared group's purpose, how the objective of groups are defined. Each group, when you create something, a group, there is some objective, some goals for each group, what they are, what they are going to achieve. So every group has a goal, has a purpose of that formation. So that is called group characteristics. How a group form. So these are different stages of group form. Forming. So once you have identified, suppose you need some people to do a work. So what do you do? You recruit or you create or you pull some people. So you form a group. So this is your group. In this stage, members first join a group and get to know each other. So you form and you create some people, some group with some people. That is formation. Storming. In storming, people will not understand each other. What is going to work? What is the In this stage, you may see some disagreement. କିଛି ଲୋକ କହିବେ ଆମର କଣ ହେଇଛି ମାନେ ଆମେ କାହିଁକି ଏ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆସିଲୁ କଣ ତମେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ କରୁଛ ଗୋଟେ ପିକନିକ କଣ୍ଡକ୍ଟ କରିବ ତମେ ସେଠୁ କଣ କରିବ କିଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଇନଭାଇଟ କରିବ ତମେ ଆସ ଏଥିରେ ଜଏନ୍ କର ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପରେ କିଛି ଲୋକ ପଚାରିବେ କାହିଁକି କରୁଛି କଣ କରୁଛି କିଛି ଜାଣିନଥିବେ in this stage, you may see some disagreement as individuals begin to voice different concerns related to work process or responsibility. ଅଧା ଲୋକ ପଚାରିବେ କାହିଁକି ଆମକୁ ଇନଭାଇଟ୍ କଲା କଣ କରୁଛି କି ପିକନିକ କୁଆଡେ ଯିବେ କଣ କରିବେ ଗୁଡାଏ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆସିବ ଗୁଡାଏ ଡିସଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ହବ in the next stage norming so you will clarify all these questions. This group is formed to go for a picnic, and these are the places. You select, you go, you decide one place, we'll go one place. This is the date. So you will pass the information in the norming stage. So people will know each other, people will know the objective, people will know the group, what they want to do. So you'll know in the norming stage. You know all this in the norming stage. In the performing stage, you will perform, you will actually work on that. In this stage, the members have assigned roles and begins performing their necessary tasks. Whatever responsibility given to you, you will actually do the work in the performing stage. Once you perform, then you will close and adjourn to your work. Adjourning, that is the last stage. The group will be dissolved. This stage applies to temporary groups that disband once they are achieved their objective. Suppose goal ପୁରା ତମର picnic ସରିଗଲା ତମେ ଭାବୁଛ WhatsApp ଗ୍ରୁପଟା କିଛି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ then you will delete that group, delete that members in the group because ତମର group create ହେଲା, storming ହେଲା, norming ହେଲା, perform ହେଲା ତାପରେ ତମର group ସରିଗଲା. These are the different stage, different process, different. You can say it's a process or how a group is forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. So these are the different stages of a group. So there are 5 stages of a group. You can remember that. You can make a note of all these things: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Next thing we'll read about leadership, how a leader can execute a group. We'll go for that. And what are the different aspects of leadership? What are the different qualities of leadership? how a person can perform a leadership role. We'll understand that in the next class. Give your attendance by giving your name and roll number in the chat box. I will collect from there, and in the next class we will go for a new chapter. Thank you.